The man blindfolded himself and touched the parts on the table. The coach started the timer, and he began assembling the AK rifle with skill. While others needed 2 minutes, he could do it in just 18 seconds, even with his eyes covered. His comrades were impressed, and the officer noticed this too. He was soon assigned to the sniper team. It turned out that the man was once a physics teacher who had witnessed his pregnant wife being killed by invaders. He was powerless to stop it and cried while holding his wife. Later, he was taken to a resistance camp, where he swore to avenge his wife. To become a great sniper, he knew he had to stay calm at all times. The coach fired a gun nearby, and any movement would lead to immediate elimination. When the coach fired, the man stayed completely still. The next test was to evaluate the trainees' endurance. Even when their eyes were covered, they still had to hit the target. When it was the man's turn, his results were disappointing. It was because the SKS antique rifle was difficult to use, but the coach remarked that some people had succeeded. Frustrated, the man quickly answered the next mental math test even before the coach finished teaching. The coach checked the answers and was surprised to see that the man got them all right. That night, after the night exam had ended, everyone was ready to leave when the man kept focusing on his target. The coach told him the exam was over, but the man said he hadn't fired yet. Everyone laughed at him, but at that moment, he pressed the trigger and hit the target. The coach looked through the night vision goggles and saw that the man had scored the highest. After 4 months, the man graduated from the training camp in first place. Soon, he faced his first mission, to take a small bridge occupied by armed militants. As the man aimed at the sentry, a car suddenly drove by. 2 soldiers grabbed a couple and began searching them. Watching the scene, the man remembered his wife. Without hesitation, he fired and killed all the enemies within seconds. His first mission was a success, but his path of revenge had only just begun. One day, the man and the colonel set up an ambush in the grass. After camouflaging their weapons, the man placed a small angel, his wife's, beside him. He noticed 2 armed militants standing by a truck. Getting closer, he saw that one of them was his enemy. But snipers must avoid acting on impulse. He immediately asked the colonel for permission to fire, but the colonel refused, wanting to continue observing. Fueled by hatred, the man disobeyed the order and fired a shot. The gunshot alerted the enemy, but they hadn't yet figured out their location. Desperate for revenge, the man fired again, and this time, the enemy quickly pinpointed their position. The colonel spotted them through his binoculars but was shot before he could warn the man. Then came a hail of gunfire. Although the man and the colonel managed to take cover, his mentor never left the battlefield alive. Later, the man killed the enemy's strongest sniper during an operation. From then on, the Udon region was haunted by a legendary sniper known as the White Raven. It's worth noting that this is based on a true story from that era.